It's the 49ers versus the Texans, and we hitting y'all from a coaching perspective, Saleh versus Ryans, the battle of the defenses up in Texas, right here on the BAM Show. Smash that like button, faithful. Mike, you ready?
You bam right.
What's going on, BAM crew, aka the Breezy Bunch in the building? It is Face Off Friday, which means we're gonna face off the two coaches on today's episode. Because, Mike, when I look at this game, I just got the feeling it's going to be a defensive battle. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. I was watching that Houston defense the last game they played, and while they didn't look good offensively, man, that defense just looks like it's going to be a problem, man. DeMeco Ryans keeps those boys prepared, and it was not the defense's fault that they didn't win that game. I mean, 4 turnovers. They kept giving the ball in advantageous positions and all that stuff, and the offensive coordinator was doing stupid stuff. Like, he went for it on 4th down 3 times in field goal range. Right, like that's 9 points right there. You make it a 1-score game, and all of a sudden you have to keep passing on 4th downs. But he just wasn't doing things the right way. So I think they are going to learn a little bit from their mistakes, those 4th downs and passing on points. But this defense, I think it's going to be the toughest defense we played all year. And so, we got to see how it plays out.
Yeah, most definitely, man. We're going to talk about where their defense ranks and who we got to watch out for. I mean, they got a pretty good defense. I mean, from back to front, like, from the secondary down to the front line. But again, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. If this is your first time watching, please subscribe to the channel. All right. Also, if you are a subscriber, you may want to go and check your notification settings. Make sure that bell is set to all. Right, you might have it on, and then it sends you specific shows. By a lot of people be like, I didn't even know you guys were going to go live or whatever, because you have to set it to all. So that way, everything that I do on this channel, you will get the notification for us. You don't want to miss out, because we have lots of shows for you guys, lots of content, for you guys this football season. All right, hey, look, Mike, I'm. When I look at the Niners, every week I feel like it's a different chapter and how they're going to find a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, different chapter. When you look at both of these teams' offenses, whose offense do you feel will have a better shot, against the opposing defense?
Ours. This is the type of defense that Shanahan loves and admires, but the reason he loves and admires it is because he couldn't stand going against it. That Seattle defense gave him fits back when they were the Legion of Boom and all that, and so he was like, when I get my own team, that's the defense I want to run. And so he's done nothing but practice against this defense for years. So I think that tilts in our favor. I can't even say we're the healthier offense, because we're definitely not. But our players have been playing in it long enough. Now, we're going to have some offensive linemen shuffled around in there this game. We have to see how they hold up. But I think we're going to be okay. I think our offense has the edge going up against these two top-notch defensive coordinators.
Interesting. I mean, the only offensive lineman I feel like is going to be new is Matt Hennessy. I mean, like, he played last week. We ran the ball well with him out there. You think it's going to be someone different this week? And let me ask you this. Spencer Burford's 21 activation day window has been activated. Do you think he's going to be called up this week and activated to the active roster?
I got to see how he's practicing. I don't know if he was full participation. I don't know if he's limited. I don't know if he's sitting anything out. I would have to take a look at that, but I don't know if it's necessary to actually activate him this week. So there you go. He's up there at the top. He's been limited with the knee issue, both practices. That's a good thing. He didn't go from limited to did not participate like other people I see right there. But
yeah, we'll get into this for sure. But I do want to your point, George Kittle was limited. He played. So I'm just, curious. Not that I think George Kittle though, starting at the tight end position, Spencer Burford would literally be an upgrade to the tackle position if a tackle happened to go down in this game. Now you got your swing tackle opposed to like an Austin Pleasance. You got a guy that like you know what I'm saying.
Right, and knows the system too.
And
Yeah.
knows, and he could play guard if need be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So his versatility, to me, makes me feel like he may just be available, bro. Like he may just be available, even though he was limited Wednesday and Thursday. I think that's just part of the window. But they do have 3 weeks to activate him. So, like you said, not a rush. I think right now it's about filling in the Jake Brendo spot, and Matt Hennessy is up. And I think all eyes are going to be glued to Matt Hennessy and how well he plays, and will he get any penalties now that he is officially going to be deemed the starting center for the San Francisco 49ers. He came in and filled in and did good, but can he start and do well? That's going to be something that we're going to be locked into. Let's get to the injury report per both teams. Now, Mike, I think Mike and why do I think? I'm going to ask you, Mike, are we going to be in agreement for those that did not participate to be ruled out?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so let's go with the okay, I'm getting to the don't participate. So Jake Brendo out.
Correct.
Okay. Let's go to the next did not participate. Yetur Gross-Matos, hamstring knee out.
Yes.
Okay. Next one, Bryce Huff, hamstring. We know he's going to be out for the next couple of weeks. All right. Diamador Lenore. I mean, God dang it, bang it, man. 2 days in a row, quad injury. Saleh said it was a little tight today. We'll see how it is on today. A little later on today. We'll see how it is. Is he going to play, Mike, or is he going to get the click, boom?
Can we give him a game time decision?
I mean, give him a game. He's worth a game time decision. He's worth it. Yeah,
man. That's a little scary if he can't go.
I skipped the name on purpose because I never knew a person on this list. I didn't know Luke Gifford was limited, and I didn't know he didn't participate in practice today. So when the hell did Luke get injured?
I have no idea, bro. I don't know when his injury happened. I don't know how much has he even been playing to get injured? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he played. Okay. I got the question. I got the answer. You keep talking. I'm gonna get the answer because he's been playing. He's been out there. Like
on
that's
special teams though.
No, he's been out there at the linebacker spot, and he comes in on the rushing packages as the defensive end. He's standing up. That cat's been out there.
Okay. Well, yeah. So this one was a shock to me. You know, and the other guys who didn't participate, like Ricky Pearsall, like we know he's not coming back. But why is he on the injury report? He's not on IR.
No, Ricky Pearsall's not on the IR. No.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah. When it comes to Demo, let's give him another day. Let's see. This practice report comes out in a couple minutes, so we'll see how he did today. You know, but as far as everything else goes, man, Luke Gifford, that could be major, man. That could be major. So I know you're pulling up the information over there, but
yeah. So last week against the Falcons, he only played 7 defensive snaps. Let me go to week 6. He played 21 in week 6. And this, I didn't say he was a starter. I'm just saying.
No, I know. You said he's been out there though, yeah.
He didn't play any snaps in week 5. Week 4, 19. Week 3. 12 week. These are defensive snaps. These aren't special team snaps, by the way.
Right.
Okay. Just want to make sure people are clear. Week 2. He didn't get any defensive snaps in week 2, so straight special teams. And then week 1, 23 snaps. So he's a rotative piece. They use him as edge. They use him on the weak side or the strong side. Like they use him, but he ain't gonna be getting used this week. I don't think he's gonna play. Which is the ding, 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 ding. Mike, do we get to see Nick Martin this week?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
It is time.
Come on. What movie is that from? Come on, Wayne.
That sounds like an Eddie Murphy line. So no,
it's a Disney movie.
Oh
it is
gosh,
time.
Aladdin.
The Lion King.
Oh, you didn't sound like Rafiki to me. Now I know
That
who
was
you were.
Rafiki, yeah.
I know. Once you said Lion, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Like,
yeah. You got the old man voice. Yeah, I didn't do it like that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
It is time.
Yeah, man. Damn. So, I think it's time, like you said, Mike. He'll play special teams, and hopefully he'll get some defensive snaps. And if he gets his opportunity to get out there for Robert Saleh, he's gonna have to go out there and rapid tackle. Like, no missed tackles. And can't have a 5 missed tackle game like he did in the preseason.
Yeah, he was moving a little bit too fast. He was in the right place at the right time, just wasn't executing the right way. So I'll be excited to see him get some burn out there. We could use some of that young speed out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is a name that went from limited to full participation, and I wanted to ask you about that.
Okay, let's do it.
Upton Stout.
There's 2 guys that went from limited because Renardo Green is going to be full participated as well.
Yeah. So do we get some reinforcements in that secondary, and maybe that makes a guy like Demo? Do they sit him if you get both of those guys back?
All right. So let me ask you this question now. Since we haven't, Demo sounds like he's going to not play in this game. You're getting Renardo Green on one side. Is Chase Lucas going to be the outside?
And Chase Lucas on the outside.
Or does Darrell Luter Jr. get his second start?
Ooh, I would rather see Chase Lucas.
I don't think Chase Lucas is an outside guy.
He's not, but they asked about that at the presser, and they said that he literally can play corner, inside and out, and safety.
You could tell me what a person literally could do all they fucking want. That don't mean that they could do it. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's a good idea.
No,
right? I can steer a car on my feet. Don't make it a good idea.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that they can do it either. Yeah, like, you get what I'm saying? Now I like him inside, you know, and so let's look at their. So they're gonna be. I don't have their Thursday, but they Nico Collins and Christian Kirk did not practice again on Thursday. So they're 9 times out of 10. This Houston Texans team won't have their best wide receiving package out there, but they will have 2 rookies and a second-year wide receiver out there in their slot, right? So they'll have Xavier Hutchinson, they'll have their slot in Jalen Noel, and they'll have their ex in what's his name, Jaden Higgins. All Iowa State guys, all Brock Purdy's wide receivers will be available in this game. Literally, he threw to all of them.
So this tells me that you can take a chance and
with the young
play Demo.
Yeah, because you got the young guys that played against these guys.
Yeah.
I was at the Senior Bowl, and I got to see Jalen Noel and Jaden Higgins, and I was at the Senior Bowl where Xavier Hutchinson was out there, and so these guys are Senior Bowl guys. Upton Stout was defending Higgins and Jalen Noel. This is gonna be fun. Upton Stout versus Jalen Noel. Upton Stout versus Jalen Noel. We got to get to this show. Friday, face off, mother freaking Robert Saleh, DeMeco Ryans, the battle of the defensive-minded coaching right here. It's going to be bombs dropped over this NRG field all day, every day. Mike, where are we going with this, bro? Because I'm going to tell you this. The 49ers defense, overall, 14th. They give up 317.4 yards per game. They're 18th against the pass with 216.6. They're 13th against the run with 100.9. Sounds like my fever temperature. Points per game. They're 7th. They give up on average 19.7 points. That's a solid defense. But there's context, and I can't wait to hear your context. Texans defense, 4th in total yards, 274.2. 5th in passing, 179. 10th in rushing, 95.2. Points per game, first, 14.7. Now, I don't think DeMeco Ryans is the defensive coordinator too, right? I need to know who their defensive coordinator is. So let me look that up because I don't know.
Oh, that's not fair. Don't do my man
No,
like
no,
that.
no,
That's
no.
his
He's the
defense.
defensive minded coach, but Matt Burke is their coordinator.
Oh man.
But but he's instilling the DeMeco's philosophy.
Yeah.
Both teams got
yeah.
the context. Listen, man, the Houston Texans sucked. They were so bad they was able to draft Will Anderson, and then they signed Daniil Hunter as a free agent. They got some pieces in there, just like when the Niners sucked so bad, we drafted Nick Bosa. These teams'
Right,
defenses are kind of built the same way. The only thing is we didn't spend that money. Mike, we didn't spend money on bringing in a second guy, and look what a second guy does for a team. Mike,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
Keep trying to get by.
Yeah,
CMO and Huff and
where you going with this? No Huff?
just
No Huff?
right.
There's no Huff.
So now you got a bunch of rookies on the defensive line. You got Sam O out there. Now the team did do something interesting.
Okay.
They released and re-signed Gibson,
Yeah.
and they elevated Beal.
They didn't elevate Bill. They signed him to the active roster.
Oh, I thought he was on practice squad, and they elevated him to the
Elevate
active roster.
means
That's not-
you were going to elevate you to the practice. They signed him to the roster.
Oh,
You get
wasn't with
two
the team
standard
already?
elevations, huh?
He wasn't with the team already.
He was, but you get two standard elevations. Once your last elevation is gone, you have to sign him.
You have to sign him. Oh,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
what. Okay, so that's what they did. Okay, I got you now. So this is going to be interesting because I think that this is going to be a good game for Beal. I think that I think that Beal is better against the run.
100%.
You know, Gibson is kind of just the pass rush guy. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like that's like his thing. You don't really want to hit him and Huff. Not that Gibson is as good as Huff in this system. What I'm saying is that Gibson is more of a pure pass rusher. You don't want him going up against the run, and that's how we felt about Huff when the season started. Now he got better and better against the run as time went on, but now he's not there. So, Beal, you coming in on the rundowns when we need you, and I don't know if they're going to elevate Gibson on game day or not, but that might be why I think they did a little switcheroo.
It sounds like Gibson. Now, I do have a question. I don't know if you know, but since he was released, does his elevations reset?
That's a really good question. That is some
Because
roster
then
manipulation.
there
for the
you
ace.
go, man. Robert Saleh, Kyle Shanahan, they are so in sync with understanding how stuff goes. Now, that might not happen. That might not be true.
Right.
But if Bill is here on the active roster, that means he's suiting up. The question is, will they activate? Will they not activate? But will they elevate Travis Gibson? Because if so, the Niners need as much defensive edge rotation because Michael Williams and Sam O, that ain't gonna get it. I mean, you got the 99th ranked edge rusher and the 70th ranked edge rusher on one side. And then when you look at the other side, you don't want to hear this, but when you look at the other side, you're going to hear this. You don't want to, but you're going to. You got the 15th ranked edge rusher and Daniil Hunter and the 4th ranked edge rusher and Will Anderson Jr. Like, this is a problem. And then their strength lies up front. Okay, I ain't even talking about their defensive tackles. Let me tell you what DeMeco Ryans is doing. He's building a wall up front, and what happens is he's got the safeties in the secondary to make everything else solid. So when you get the pass rush up front, those guys just floating around, ready to take a ball out of the air. I think they have 7 interceptions on the year, if I'm not mistaken. Either I could look it up while you talk, but this is crazy.
More than the Niners.
Shit. Niners can't get it. They throw us the ball. Every game they're going to throw us the ball. 7 interceptions, man. 7 interceptions on the season. Jalen Petrie has 3. Mike, the defensive edge clearly is going to
Oh
DeMeco
yeah.
Ryans, Mike. I can't.
Yes.
How do I walk away from that?
So you don't. What you do is you balance it out. It's a stalemate because our
How?
offense against their defense, however you rank it, right? So their defense is way up here and our offense is down here, right? But our offense should be able to do better against their defense than what their offense, which is down here, is going to do against our middle of the pack defense, which is here. Their offense is really, really bad. Do you have their offensive rankings? I know you have their defensive rankings. Let's
Their
compare
offense,
that.
Mike, though, is not
So
really bad, though, Mike. That's it's gonna mess you up. Like, okay,
come on
let's
now.
let's do it. No, I got you, fam. I got you,
Their
fam,
offense
fam.
got to be in the 20s. It's
I
got to be
got
in
you,
the
fam.
20s.
I got, bro. Trust me when I say I got you. All right, here we go. Their offense is 23rd.
There you go. Good number. That's my birthday. I like that. Good number.
All right, they're 23rd in passing, 18th in rushing, 22nd in scoring. The 49ers offense is 6th in total yards, first
Okay.
in passing,
Come on.
25th in rushing, but
Okay.
24th in scoring. So we score
Yeah.
less points than they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, the
we settle
offense.
for a lot of
So
field goals.
so the Niners may be able to put up production, but that's not going to matter if we can't score points. They're first
It
in
will
scoring.
matter. It will matter. You know what I just figured out?
Mike, they're first in scoring, bro. They give up
Who?
on average 14.9 points a week, bro.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. You know what it just
That can't be right.
my mind just went listen to
Let
this.
me double
Listen to
check
this.
this, Mike. I might have my
why you-
stat. I'm not right. I mean, I'm not wrong. They literally give up 14.7 points per. How?
They've had a bye week though, didn't they?
They've had a bye, but you know what happened? They shut a team out.
They had a 0. They had a
That
goose egg.
0 is the silent killer.
Mhm.
That I'm trying to fit, bro. All right, because, bro, they got me
So you
buffeted,
got a
man.
bye week and a 0. So that's 2 weeks of zeros.
Yeah, because, bro,
like when you
14, 20, 17, 0 and 10. And then they gave up 27.
right.
That's the most they've given up, 27.
Yeah.
But it was confusing me because I'm that 0, bro.
That was a very, very, very late game up in the Northwest.
The 0? No, that was against the Titans.
No. I'm talking about the 27 that they just gave up to the Seahawks.
Oh, to the Seahawks. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a very late game up in the Northwest. They had to travel back home. Maybe they still tired.
I ain't
Maybe
giving
that's
them
why
no
they didn't have that
excuses,
practice report filled in for Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like, so look. But here's what just hit me while you were running down those numbers. The Niners move the ball very well. We know that we get busy between the 20s. We all know that. We end up settling for field goals more than we like to, right? And all of a sudden, our rushing game, which you said was 20-something.
Our rushing game?
Yeah.
25th.
25th, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we just had a really good rushing game.
But
George
it'll
Kittle's
take
back.
it'll take that again.
But we're going to do that again. Here's the game. This is why the Niners, it just hit me, bro. We get all these yards. We converting all these third downs. No one was talking about how well the Niners convert third downs this year. We got to be
Oh,
at
they're
50%
like
or some shit like that.
No, they're like top 10, something like that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. I know I have that somewhere. So just give me a second. Oh, you know what I'd be looking at? Red zone. We're 25th. I didn't look up third down. So give me a second and see if I
Okay.
can find it.
So while Wayne looks that up, we eat up a lot of yards. We take a lot of time off the clock. And that's why the Niners games have been so close all year long. We just controlling the clock. We're doing this control thing. It's not necessarily ground and pound because we're doing a lot of passing, but the passing.
Oh,
game
we're
is
second,
becoming
motherfucker.
Come on.
We're
on,
second.
Bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
We're second. Number
That's what
2,
I'm trying to tell you.
we convert 47.5% of our
I
third
told
downs.
you it's got to be close to 50%. We right there, bro.
Yeah.
We right there.
They're really good on third down.
And that, by the way, was not a strength of the
60%.
Niners in the past.
With nothing right. Well, also, yes, and without our starting quarterback, without 2 of our starting wide receivers, without starters, they're converting on
Offensive
third
line.
down.
Like, come on. Yeah, and they still getting busy. They still getting busy, and it's not even that they're just staying in third and manageables, right? Like we
Correct.
converted some third and longs last week against Atlanta. You know what I
Correct.
mean? Like the team is just finding ways to get it done. We want to control the clock. We want to keep our offense on the field and let them just sit and let them sit, and that's what we're doing. So when the Niners lose a game, what was that last loss? It wasn't Jacksonville. It was the other one.
Tampa.
Yes. The time of possession was crazy in that game, the first half in particular. Like we had one or two possessions the whole first half, remember? Like so before we got a field goal, I think it was. I'm pretty sure we ended half with like 3 points or something like that. Anyway, it's irrelevant. We couldn't get on the field. And that's what the issue was. When you do that to the Niners, that's when we struggle. This team, the Houston Texans, don't have the offense to keep us on the sideline long enough. That's going to benefit the Niners like crazy. That's the difference right there in the game.
And I like that though, but my only pushback is if the Niners can't generate pressure up front, he's gonna have time to throw the ball.
This ain't a game we got to generate pressure. He throwing to a bunch of backups too.
This is a game you got to generate pressure. If you give a quarterback time, they're gonna find the guy. What are you talking about?
Not if our guy.
He was completing passes with the Seattle Seahawks in his face the whole game to them same guys, to Jalen Noel. That's when everybody found out who he was.
No, he wasn't completing passes. That was the issue. They couldn't catch.
I'm not saying he was 100% accurate. I'm saying he was finding those guys. He did. I watched it. They still put up 19 points.
That was but yeah, it was garbage points.
They couldn't run the ball, right? So they couldn't run the ball. That was the issue. They couldn't run the ball, made him one-dimensional, and they pressured him all the time. Nico Collins went out in the third quarter, bro. I know because I lost fantasy football because he had a concussion.
Right. Yeah.
So he had no choice, but they pressured him. I think you take the same page out of that book. You pressure, you play man coverage, and you blitz. You do what you got to do. Our defensive front isn't going to be able to beat this offensive line. They're just not made to. Now, if we had our guys up front, that's a whole different conversation. But you're talking about Sam Okuano, who is the highest pressure guy on the team right now.
Yeah, for sure. Active, yeah. But here's where I differ from your train of thought, and I do get it. I'm not sending a bunch. The Niners did something 2 or 3 times in this last game against the Falcons where they only rushed 3. And they sent everybody back. And it made him standing there and looking around.
But you had to.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
You had to deal with Drake London. Kyle Pitts was eating us up underneath. That's what you had to deal with. This can be easily, if we do that, he's going to hit Dalton Schultz. Like that to me is the tight end. You know, and he's dealing with injury too, but I don't want the tight end cooking because the Niners struggle against tight ends. We've got to be the worst defense against tight ends as far as production. We don't let tight ends score much, which is a great thing. There's really simply bend, don't break.
Yards.
Yeah, but they're going to keep drives alive, get the first downs, do this. Like Kyle Pitts, Mike, was having a day last week.
I ain't worried about it, bro. I ain't worried about old man Schultz. And
man Schultz had 8 receptions last week. That's who he was hitting.
Because the receivers couldn't get open. Because he couldn't find the receivers.
Well, it's not that the receivers couldn't go open. That's not what it was. It was because they were pressuring him. He didn't have no time for the receivers to get open. So he had to check it down to his tight end.
To his tight end.
Best friend quarterback tight end.
I love that we see this completely different. I love it because what this tells me is that we're good either way. We either are getting pressure on them or we just going to run our 4 at them and
I'm not saying blitz 90% of the time. I'm saying throw those selective linebacker blitzes in there. Use the nickel back on the blitz. Upton Stout's playing. Let him go get this quarterback. You know what I'm saying? If we get beat, we get beat on a blitz. I'm cool with it in this game. Here's where we need to be in sync. Guess where Houston is ranked on third down?
Well, based off of last game, they got to be 26th, 27th. Like, they were bad last game.
Right. So, last game, they were 13% conversion on third down. That was the last game they played.
Yeah,
Overall,
yeah.
30%. They are 31st. The key
Come
is
on,
getting
bro.
them to
Come
third
on,
down.
bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's why they were going for it so much on fourth down, man.
I
Come
got to
on,
look
man.
at
You get me
49ers.
hype.
I got
You
to
get me
look
hype.
at
I was scared before this show. I ain't
third
gonna lie to you. I
down
was scared, Wayne. Third
conversion.
down defensive stops.
You know where I'm going, bro.
Come on, bro. Yo, I was scared before this show. I'm not gonna lie
And
to
the
you,
reason
bro.
why I got to look at this is because the Niners are ranked. Damn. The Niners are ranked ninth,
Okay, top 10.
top 10. But
on, baby.
Houston's ranked fourth,
So what? They ain't
So-
played us. They ain't play us.
which is a high converted third down team.
Come on. They didn't play third and Jawan. We got players named after third down conversions.
Oh,
bro.
100%.
They didn't play Kendrick Bourne. George Kittle finally gonna get a catch now. Welcome back, George Kittle. That's a third down conversion.
Oh, it's
machine.
National Tight
They
End
didn't
Day
play
too, by the
Christian.
way.
They didn't play Christian McCaffrey. You know that means he's not getting in the end zone. Don't. If you
He
got
might
George
not
Kittle,
get in the
don't put
end
him
zone, but
face.
I think he's going to be highly effective.
Oh, he was highly effective last game. Don't let the stats fool y'all.
Oh, no. I'm talking about as far as production-wise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He definitely
I'm about to
was. You're
say,
right. 100%. He was highly effective, but production-wise, I think this going to be a good game because I feel like he's going to take advantage of Kalen Bullock. That's their deep safety. I think a lot of routes of George Kittle be downfield, and this is where Christian McCaffrey changes the game because who are you going to put on Christian McCaffrey?
Right.
Are you going to put
right.
Jalen Petrie on Christian McCaffrey, which would be the most wisest thing? But then that's opening up the wide receivers downfield because now you got a linebacker on a wide receiver.
Right.
I'll take
You
my
got
wide
Bourne.
receiver, Jawan Jennings, over that like any day. I'll
Come
take
on.
Jawan Jennings over Jalen Petrie in the slot. If they put,
Come on.
yeah, give me my big physical guy.
Mm-hmm. And what you don't want is George going across the middle. You still want to protect them ribs. You want to make sure that abdominal or whatever his issue was, you want to make sure that's not. So you want George running routes downfield in this game. Where if he is getting hit, it's not one of those up across the middle and bang, he getting hit. It's going to be on the sidelines.
I thought he had a hamstring injury. He got more injury than a hamstring?
I thought George's issue was he got crunched up and then I ain't seen him no more. So maybe
No, he got the hammy. Remember he said he tore his hamstring. Remember it was a hamstring injury.
Oh yeah. That's
I'm
what
like,
he reported.
then
Yeah,
he
you're
said he
right.
tore it. I'm like, wow. All right. This going to be, I'll tell you right now, this going to be a hard hitting game.
Scoring.
Low scoring, Mike. It's going to be hard hitting, low scoring, and it's really going to come down to which defense forces the offense to make the most mistakes.
What's the over under in this game? Hold up.
1.5. Oh, I don't know the over under, but
No.
the Texans are favored 1.5 points.
Oh, so it went up a point because it was a half a point when I was making my bets on my app.
Yeah, so it
now
went
you
up.
telling me, okay, hold on. Let me take a look now, real quick. Let's see what's changed, real quick. But the over under, they usually gonna put it at like 42, 43 or something.
I can tell you right now what it is. 41.5. Oh, and it's now a 2-point fit. They're now two, so they went up a half a point. Now they're 2-point favorites.
The money's coming in. That's what it is. The people are making the bets. Okay, so I like that.
So Niners gonna win this game by 4.
From your lips to God's ears, I like it. I like it. Give me my
Yeah,
Niners, bro.
it's super simple.
Give me my Niners, bro.
Niners gonna
Y'all,
win
we
this game
getting
by.
this one.
Yeah,
We getting this one, y'all.
yeah, 1,000%. You know why? Because it's Robert Saleh. I just feel like we left out Kyle Shanahan because we were featuring Saleh versus DeMeco, the battle of the ball-headed coaches, and we did that. But don't you think that Kyle Shanahan want to stick it to his former defensive coordinator? Hey,
Every chance he get.
I'll say this, Mike, and correct me if I'm wrong. You're the only person that can. The last time he played his defensive coordinator, what did he do to him?
He beat Robert Saleh's ass.
I mean, he beat Robert Saleh so bad, he came back home.
Yes. He was like, I'm
Welcome
sorry.
back, DeMeco! Hey! Hey, man, listen, we got space, man. You could be the defensive coordinating assistant or something, bro. Bro, welcome back. You feel me?
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
back.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
about this life. Oh, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go,
yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Because now
like that.
the last time Kyle played his defensive coordinator, he whipped his behind, and That coordinator is now the defensive coordinator. You can't make this shit up, man. I love this show, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fire. That's fire right there. Y'all
love
put
it.
your money on the Niners, y'all. We getting this one.
Yeah, hey Mike, man, I'm excited. I'm gonna be out in Houston. Hopefully, I can help bring this team that victory back because my energy gonna be on level 1,478. And
Put some sage in your bag.
Sage in the bag. Sage, I gotta find where I could go buy sage. So you mean sage from the grocery store?
You know the stuff you burn to get the bad.
Oh yeah. Get the bad energy out. I gotta go find that. That's
and then I want you to throw it as hard as you can at Kyle Shanahan. Like just hit him, just pow, just not that he's doing a bad job. I think Kyle's doing a phenomenal job, but this team needs some sage. I need him to touch it. Just you know how to. What the? My camera just went to sleep in the middle of me talking. Like bro, ain't even like I never had that happen before. Like I'm literally on camera. The joint just said. It just said Ozbot sleep mode. Like what?
I thought the joint was telling us it's time to go. Like you know what I'm saying, Mike? It's time to go. I don't know. It's time to go. That's what that means. Because
what's the biblical story where the woman was real sick and she was like trying to crawl through the crowd and all she needed to do was touch
the hem of his garment?
Come on, bro. Throw that sage at Kyle Shanahan. Just get the head coach to touch that sage. You got to pick it up and be like, who hit me with this? And
okay.
That's it.
I'm going to get kicked out of the game, but it's all good. You know, it'd be worth it.
It's worth it.
I'd rather, will I get arrested or just kicked out of the game?
Nah, Kyle wouldn't press charges on you. They just kick you out.
Okay.
Do people get arrested for throwing the hokey pokey toys on the one
like the beach balls and stuff?
No, I'm talking about
the dildos.
Okay, you said it. Yep.
Because what the fuck is a hokey? I gotta go.
I said hokey pokey toys.
I didn't know what that was. I thought you were talking about the song. Bro, come on, man.
Did they get arrested for that?
I don't know.
That's sexual assault, right? Or sexual harassment?
No, because you didn't do it to nobody. You didn't stick it in nobody.
All the women. No, I know you. I'm not talking about the R word. That's not what I'm talking about. You said you ain't stick it in nobody. Of course not. But you could.
So it can't be sexual assault.
All right. Well, then,
or could it be?
Right. Either way, I don't know. But it's sage, so you good either way. It's not sexual assault.
I was asking that because if I'm going to get arrested for that, then I'd rather just run on the football field. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm going to throw it out your pockets. Just let
it just have a bunch of I'll just do a sage streak like some WWE shit.
Right. And then you got to make sure you got on your chest the Wayne Breezy Network.
Oh, that is fire.
You got to advertise, yeah.
You trying to get me? I don't know about Houston's prisons, dog. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I want to go to jail in Princeton, yeah. in Houston.
Fuck that, man. What I will do. I'm not saying out there, man.
Yeah, no, never mind. Don't do that.
Yeah, bad idea. Great idea, but bad idea. Like
no, we take it all back. Man, listen, y'all. The Niners, man. Wayne convinced me. We talked that way. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. What a Friday. What a great day.
They got a better defense, but that don't mean they got the best defense.
Right. Come on now. Right. Last week they told me the Falcons had the better running back, but they didn't have the better running back.
They didn't have the best running back.
Come on now. Let's go, man. What? Excuse me. Like what?
You take it to me. There you go.
I ain't even hear it. I didn't know if it worked or not.
It did.
I must have changed my settings somewhere.
It did.
See, my
it definitely worked. I heard it.
Yeah. I like it, man.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's get it rocking. Mike, send us home, baby.
All right. Yeah, man. We live all the time, kicking it with the fam, bro. That's Breezy. I'm Mike, and this is The BAM Show.
What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.